Namco here. Now, we are streaming here in Newton, Illinois, and let me tell you, it is a warm one today. There's car shows going on. Y'all know if you like them old cars like I do, car shows a place to be right now. I actually went and checked out one actually this morning. They had cars anywhere from the late 50s, mid 50s, on up to around 2019. They were showing off the, okay. They were showing off them cars today. There was also, the cars they had separated sitting in the mall parking lot. And when they do that, then what they're separating the bike show from the cars is what they're doing. Hello, everybody. So, but I got a new episode of Journey to the Newton Claw Machine to post. I played at the bowling alley today and actually ended up winning. So, shout out to J&J Ventures as always. I'm gonna take my no. But so there's definitely going to be more videos of my 76 John Deere coming up. So let me take my pop inside. Hi, Gracie. So I'm going to take my pop inside here right quick, guys.
Must be nice to be able to drink.
Yes, sir, please.
I don't want any of those.
Take that,
Hey, Taylor, can you set that in the fridge for me? I'm going to go on the walk home. All right. Sorry about that. Yeah, probably a carpenter bee. But anyway, we're heading up to go check out the pirate's chest. Oh, I don't plan on it. You know what this is, Gracie?
No.
Don't steal her nose. She doesn't like it when you steal her nose.
I was going to tickle her.
You know, I go like this, I got your nose, and she's like, I got
God.
your nose.
But anyway, as I was saying, guys, we did play the claw machine at the bowling alley today.
And maybe the pirate just now, but
How?
I said maybe. So I didn't know what we were doing. So.
No, we're going to look. I don't have any singles.
Imagine we just find them like a.
Oh, yeah, I'll find more like we did last time.
Yeah, last time we were.
But anyway, we're heading up to the laundromat to go check out that location. And I think J&J Ventures is actually due to go to the bowling alley here today, actually.
They made a little money off of us, but we've made a little money on them.
Yeah.
So it's about 50-50 for them.
Either way,
It's always fun playing.
But it's supposed to be quite warm today. And my AccuWeather is only showing like 69 degrees, and it was only feeling like 73. Air temperature's a lot warmer than that, buddy.
Imagine they put it back with the one that was there before.
No, they won't.
But what if they did?
The other one had a junk speaker.
I mean, it's still the same year.
But, you know.
A little older.
Anyway. There's a rule that I'm going to be coming up with for my streams. Just for a simple fact that I have a zero tolerance for people who lie. But I'm not saying I'm any better because I've lied too when I was younger. But I don't really do that anymore. There is no need to. I mean, you tell the truth, you're going to get a lot further in life, guys. There's going to be a no lying on anybody. You tell the truth about somebody, or you don't speak of them at all. Because this is supposed to be a fun stream, and I can't do that when I got people in here wanting to lie about each other. So, there's that. And another big thing is I do not like controlling people. Obviously, if someone wants to be a control freak, then that shows zero trust. I mean, zero. When there's zero trust with a friendship or even a relationship, there's nothing. So that's that. Update on the moonlight catcher. It will be down, I don't know, probably 2 or 3 weeks probably.
Just depending.
Just depends on how quick my friend gets the gears put on. I had a gear that was stripped on the moonlight catcher. I mean, because I do go through quite a bit of plays. And we know that.
Even with stacker,
but that's the thing. I go through quite a bit of plays. You already know that my standard Super Mini has about 300, or close to 340,000 on the meter.
And all original parts.
And it's all original parts. Nothing's been replaced on it yet. And it's still got the original gears, the original directional motors, original coil.
Original everything.
Original everything. Power supply, board, anything you can think of, everything's still original. Joystick, button, coin mech, DBA,
coil.
The coil, everything. Speaker has yet,
literally everything.
Literally everything on my standard Super Mini is all original. And with the Extreme Super Mini, everything on it's original. Of course, it's got lower amount of plays. But the plays have been creeping up on it lately because we do play it once in a while. Well, I like to keep everything mobile.
So nothing locks up.
Yep. And also, when we get product, I do test plays on it to see if the claw will grab it. So, I mean, there's lots of factors there. Also, if you guys haven't seen my video 1 month cold start on my 1976 John Deere, go check that out. I did have to put a new starter on it. Hi, David Namco. But I had to put a new starter on it. My MTD will be next. I like to have it running too, because I'm not going to run the John Deere all the time. Like, I would like to rotate, one time I mow, with the John Deere, next time the MTD. But obviously I can't really do much with the John Deere with 2 front tires going bad. But I used it though, because I have no choice. Because the MTD, the starter gear sheared off of it. So,
Yeah, the newer like smart industries chains, but usually don't even really have that issue.
do what?
Like the stripping of the gear.
Yeah, but the Moonlight Catcher, since it's an older Smart Industry set / Violi crane, those things go through gears. Probably at 120K, I'll have to put another one on it probably. But I got plastic gears for it this time, so.
So this time it won't,
It'll still wear down,
but slowly.
but a little bit slower. But here's the kicker on the motors. They got little gear shafts that stick out the motor. Probably, I'd say yay far, I don't know, 3 or 4 inches. 5 tops. If those strip out, guess what? You can't do anything about that. You just have to get a whole new motor, see? Quite crazy, if you ask me. If you guys seen my how to win Yoshi video, where I had to assist the gantry just to get it to where the claw would open. And that's just simply because as you guys would see in that video, the gantry was having a hard time moving right and left. And a bad part about that, with that being stripped, you can play it, but you would have to help the gantry.
Well, the carriage. The gantry won't hold the machine.
But and it's a common issue. It's a well-known problem. But the thing is that I pointed out to my friend when I got the Moonlight Catcher from him. I said something to him a few weeks ago. I said that gantry was already growling to begin with when I got it. But the extent of how loud it was growling, you couldn't really hear it over all people bowling at the bowling alley. And plus the sound of the machine. But I opened when I got it to the house, I opened the door, where the prizes go, and I was listening to it, and you can hear it growling. So, I mean, the gears were already starting to go out when I got it. So, I mean, that's nothing, that's nothing uncommon to have happen with any machine. I mean, because over time, something is going to wear out. So, I mean, it's really, what's the word I'm looking for? It's a routine thing. Everything wears out eventually, and then you'll have to replace it. That's just what's going to happen. Anybody who gets into this business, like we're doing, know that the gears will eventually wear out, and we'll have to replace them. So. Oh wow, that thing's stuffed full. Oh wow. That thing is stuffed full, dude. Yep. This thing is stuffed full. Oh, I like this. Hello, Landon. Pokemon. I bet you somebody will be trying to win that and knock it off the wall. Hard rubber alien. I'd definitely try to go for the turtle.
Yeah.
Well, yeah. I mean, if we had quarters, well, we can always ask your dad later because we can actually rake. Because like I can get the claw over here on this. Yeah, string pin setters are out to hurt the sport of bowling, in my opinion. I like these mocha things.
Mm-hmm.
But everything else, you're not. Look at this. They literally jammed this stuff in here. Wow.
Oh, yeah. I can go back and go ask.
If you want.
If you want to walk by.
Maybe a couple bucks. We don't need a 5 because look how jammed this is in.
I think he only had like one single. That's why.
Look out. Like I see nobody going to win from this. The only things that's going to be won.
It's honestly in such good condition still. I mean, this is probably worth a decent amount of money. I mean, maybe 200 for this. Would you pay 200 for this machine?
Oh yeah.
This is pristine.
So this is a, what year is this thing?
2017, I think.
Move.
Still got the Fieldy claw on it.
Yeah, this one might be a 2017. It usually says on the gantry there. But it don't. Yeah, it does. 2016. January 2016. All right, well. Anyway, guys, we're going to head out.
Come back.
Maybe. Yeah. Because I think we can actually knock that turtle over where I can get the claw around it.
For a week.
Yeah. I'll have to do the raking because I can.
Well, I can't do it. I've done it before.
And look, there's a groundhog right there.
Or a beaver.
Hey, guys, look at this. Right across the road.
Beaver.
See that? Looks like a groundhog. It's probably a groundhog. But anyway, guys, as we were saying, so when we stream, here's how this is going to work for the next 3 to 4 weeks. Because the Moonlight Catcher is down, I can only run my E-Lot Little Giga or Standard Super Mini,
or Extreme,
or maybe occasionally my Extreme Super Mini until it goes out on location.
Once it goes out on location, then there'll be just really no videos of it.
Yeah.
And unless we end up with a mini stacker and streams on it.
Well, and the thing is, we'll be doing restock videos. I will be anyways.
On what?
When we get our machine on location. So, yeah, free fall pins are better landed. I agree. Yeah. So, I just wanted to pop on and give you guys a little update because, you know, why not? I haven't done an update in a few weeks. But again, I'm going to have to start the John Deere when I get home so I can raise that deck. Okay then. But I think it is leaking hydraulic fluid or motor oil or something. I would say hydraulic because when I shut the mower off, the deck goes down anyway. And then of course with that motor, with that lawnmower being a 1976, the deck is a hydraulic lift.
And it's powered by the battery.
And the bad thing is, in the wintertime, I wouldn't be able to move it.
Why?
Because the hydraulic stuff gets really thick. And I can start it, but I'd have to let it run for quite a while. Until the engine heats up and warms up the hydraulic fluid.
But you just usually use it as a snow blower.
No, I don't.
I mean, last time with the MTD.
That was the MTD. MTD is not hydraulic lift. But I still have to let that run in the wintertime because if I try to move it, it will die. And it will not run in the cold. At first, when you first do a cold start on it, it will not run at half throttle. It will stall. It has to be full throttle for a few minutes.
And then down to half.
And then down to half. And then I can let it down to idle. That's how we do it.
Well, that's if you're in the same situation as we are.
That's if you're in the same situation as we are. Because we don't really use a snow shovel. Let's go. But because we don't...
Snow blower, then I can do cold start.
Like, if I had a snow blower with an engine on it, I could do a cold start on it.
Well, all of them do.
Not all of them. You can get battery
Well,
operated
anymore.
ones.
Well, anymore. So most are gas powered in our area.
But like I said, we have to. I'd like to get a battery operated one. But I'd have to get extra batteries if snow blowing in the cold. Because.
So gas is probably more efficient.
No, not necessarily.
They still have ones that's like the ones. That
I do not want a heavy gas powered thing. Not with a messed up knee.
Well, they still have those ones that do them on their own. You just turn on the remote and then he'll heat up the batteries on its own and it'll go to town.
Oh, those remote control. I know what
No,
you're
those
talking
ones
about.
that just like scan the yard.
No, I'm not doing that.
Like it literally just like has like a scanner and it'll just scan
I'm not
it,
having that thing. No.
and it'll scan its
No,
own path.
too fancy.
Now with the lawnmowers, they just do it on their own.
Yeah, but I just get on there and.
They don't have rideable snow blowers. Well, they do, but that's for industrial use only.
I am okay. I'm not really in the best mood, but anyway. Anyways. As I was saying, people don't believe me that mowers will start in extreme cold. Bullcrap. I used to go out to a teammate of mine that I bowled with. I go out there during the winter and start his Cub Cadets in the cold, blistering cold weather. And we're talking wind chills at negative 30. And I was outside with a heavy Harley Davidson coat on and I never got cold.
Because it's leather.
And
Leather's a conductor, not a...
but anyway...
We know it's an insulator, not a...
Anyway, the actual air temperature was like, I don't know, the wind chill was negative 30, the actual air temperature was probably minus 15-ish. Now here's the thing. People who thinks lawnmowers will not start in extreme cold, they will, but you got to mess with them. And how I know this is because I've done cold starts. And there is a certain way that you got to do it on riders. Because with those motors, you know, they're carbureted, so they're going to be very cold-blooded. Oftentimes, if it comes down to it, I simply use ether on my MTD.
Because ether is just a way of going.
But either if it's too cold where it won't start on its own, what I do, I'll put a tarp over my MTD and put a hairdryer on the motor, kind of heat it up a little bit, and kind of thaw out the oil. So then that way it allows my engine to turn over easier and putting less stress on the battery and not running it down as fast. Now, I'm going to tell you, my mowers usually end up with dead batteries in the winter because you have to crank on them.
And once they start, then they charge on their own.
Not necessarily. My MTD, probably not. John Deere, maybe. Because I don't know if the charging system even works on the MTD. So. But anyway, guys. With that said, I hope you all have a great rest of your day. Thanks for watching, y'all. And before I go, I just want to remind y'all, Jesus loves you. God bless. And when I get home, there's going to be a video on the 1976 John Deere 300. So stay tuned.